Hello friends, my name is Hamid. Today I'm working on this Frigidaire laundry center that you can see beside me. My customer's complaint is that the unit is not working. Actually, she was messaging with me back and forth on Facebook. She said that the laundry center, the washer is not draining. So I got here, I got my little small shop vacuum in case if there is drainage issue. So here's the unit, how it looks. On these units, very common problems are that when the loads are heavier, if the loads are heavier and the washer and dryer is not leveled properly, it can cause one of the wires to get damaged. It's located at the back, and I'll show you in a second. They say they are also getting couple beeps. This unit doesn't have any kind of display on it, so you can't see the fault code or error code, but you can always go through diagnostic and find what the error codes are. So at this moment I'm not worried about that. I can go through diagnostic if I have to, but I'll just check some of the basic stuff here. So they have some clothes in here, heavy or normal, start. I can hear the relay is clicking. It made 2 clicks, and other than that it's not doing anything. The door is locked, it's just dead. So press it back again, it's gonna unlock, and now I can use my flashlight to show you where the electrical wires are here at the back. You see those wires at the back right there, like that one. Make sure that the washer and dryer is disconnected, or it's powered off from the breaker, because on these units it's 240 volts. It's not very safe to work on it like that. So I'll put my hand there and I can see this wire. There's a very sharp edge at the back, so when the unit goes back and forth on a spin and agitation cycle, goes back and forth like this, it usually damages this wire, and then you get all kind of problems. So that's one of the wires. I can see there is nothing wrong. I actually checked it before because I asked the customer to turn it off, so I checked that quickly. Nothing wrong, but just to let you know, there's also this wire. There's nothing wrong with that. And to get to that wire, in case if that wire is damaged, you're gonna have to pull the unit completely out from its place. You can use a sheet here, glides, and then pull the unit out and work on it from the back. You can also work on it by taking this screw and that screw off. There's other panels in there, but I'm not worried about that. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I will take the 2 screws off from here. So these 2 screws are Robertson. You can also use Phillips on this to open it. I usually have Phillips drill bit on my drill. It's always ready. I also have Robertson here, but I'm not going to use it, so it doesn't matter. It's easier with this. Open one screw, another screw off, keep it on the side, and I have this pry bar. I use this on the top of the washer here to take the lid off. You can see there's that opening there. Just like that, lifts up, and there's another one here. The same thing. Put this back in here, and you put your hand at the center and push it down with one hand or 2 hands. So the panel comes off. Just put it here, and now here's the washer. I'll check the drain pump and other stuff here. So that's under the washer. That's my drain pump right there. I'm gonna have to open that apart if I don't find any problem. This is my main wash motor and transmission. That's the control board, and there's a loose connection right there. I remember customer was telling me that they bought this unit used, but I don't know why. There's that wire loose here. See this 3 wires? These 3 wires are going into that little actuator motor. It goes right there in that actuator motor. I can reconnect it back in. It usually stays tight. It shouldn't be loose. I can hear it's running. Something is running. Yeah, that motor is running. You saw that? That little piece was running. Actuator motor. If this piece is defective, or if it's broken, or if it has a loose connection, of course you will have the same problem. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn on the washer and see how it goes. So just go on normal cycle, rinse level, medium, warm, start. I think it's fixed. So it's filling. So I'm gonna run the washer for maybe about 5 minutes just to make sure everything is working fine. I'll check for leakage if there's any leakage underneath, which I don't believe that's the case, but just in case I'll check it. I'll check the drainage cycle on this to make sure it's also draining. Of course it's filling. I will also, while running it for 3 to 5 minutes, it can tell me if it's agitating fine, spinning okay, if there's any funny noises or if there's problem with the bearing. That can also tell me within a couple of minutes running it. So far it seems that it's working, and I'm just gonna wait and see how it goes. And in the meantime I can show you my flashlight. It's one of my favorite flashlights. It's rechargeable. It's really bright too. And you can also flip it back and forth like 90 degrees. And you can also, at the back there's also a magnet here, so you can use it like this. So the reason you can see this little small button here, so the magnet, that little small button, there was a rubber piece, and every time I put this in my pocket, if something hits that rubber piece, it presses that little small button in there, that button, and it causes problems. So that's why I got rid of that rubber. It's really good, and I can open it and charge it. USB charger, and I usually charge this every 1 week. I let it sit for half an hour, it gets fully charged, and then I put this back in. It also has a little small clip that you can use it on your pocket. not gonna fall down. It has been filling. It's filled. So no leakage, everything seems okay. That's my motor control board right there, and the main control board on this unit is located at the back, right there at the back. Here's my dryer. The only problem I can see here is that this flexible ventilation hose, and it's very long. I'm gonna tell my customer to cut this, maybe half of that. See, it goes from here, flips, and then it goes back again. See how it looks? It's a very big hose, so he's gonna get rid of it. For this kind of flexible hose, you can always change it with aluminum, or you can also change it with a solid ventilation hose. It's a 4-inch one, and that way your dryer will run healthier. Okay, so I can also see that it's agitating perfectly fine. Stop it. And the way that panel goes back in, you see these slots here, 4 of them, and you see these pointy looking pins. They go back there, and so I'll put that back in. It's probably gonna take me seconds to put that back in. It's a little bit tricky, but I'll show you on my video here. So see these slots, you align them straight, see that, and then you kind of hold it from both sides, or you can even hold it like this and go up. Went up, and now you can add your screws back in. There's another one. Okay, and just press on it. So thank you so much for watching my videos. If you guys have any question, please comment below, and please subscribe to my channel. Your washer is fixed. I found a loose connection.